Hello everyone, this is Wishless again. About to give you a review of the Blu Studio 5.0S. Just purchased this device, and again, Blu is a manufacturer from Miami, Florida, who are creating smartphones that are unlocked, unbranded, which means it doesn't have any carrier logo like AT&T, T-Mobile, Digicel, or Lime, and all the phones come with dual SIM. So we're going to show you what you'll get in the package if you were to purchase one of this phone. So you do get the phone itself, which is really sleek, and unlike the Blu Studio 5.0, this is the 5.0S. The 5.0 is actually wider, even though they're both 5-inch screen phones. So if you were to put the newer 5.0S inside the 5.0, you can see the older one is wider and a little bit taller. Also on the 5.0, it has the Blu logo to the top left of the screen, whereas Blu pretty much really copied a Samsung Galaxy type design, where it's much thinner, it feels really good in the hand. It doesn't have any Blu logo at all at the top or the bottom, and the phone really looks sleek. Holding it in hand, anyone passing will automatically assume, without the branding, that it may be a Galaxy type phone. Only thing, of course, it does have capacitive buttons at the bottom. It has back, home, and menu. So it doesn't have the physical button that Samsung has. At the back of the phone, the 5.0S comes with a 8 megapixel camera with a single flash. Has a little speaker at the bottom with the Blu logo. Also has a little plastic feel, just like the Galaxy S phone. So overall, the specs of this phone, it's a little bit better than the old one. It comes with not only the 8 megapixel camera, but it comes with 1 gig of RAM. It comes with a quad-core 1.3 gigahertz processor. Still has 4 gigs internal memory, so you'll still need to upgrade to with a 32 gig or whichever micro SD card slot for additional storage. Now, inside the package, like with most Blu products, you get a free screen protector. And open the box. Okay. You also get a case covering. Get the standard white data cable, charger, cheap $2 headphones, and the manual. Studio 5.0S. So let's get this all out of the way. And back to the phone itself. Now, the design of this phone, again, unlike the 5.0, which had a good design, because we did do a review of the Studio 5.0, but this one is actually pretty good. When compared side by side with the HTC One X, for example, it really holds its own. Whereas the HTC One X, when this was purchased, retailed for $370 was the price I think I paid for it. This Studio 5.0, actually you can get it on Amazon for between $190 to maybe $170. You will find some persons who may sell it for $200 as well. But you do have a few which will retail for $170. So in Jamaican terms, that's roughly 17,000. Now, for it to have a similar 8 megapixel camera to the HTC One X, also has the same 1 gig of memory and a quad-core 1.3 gigahertz processor, whereas since this was the AT&T version of the HTC One X, this only has a dual-core processor, which works well. For the price, I really believe that the Blu Studio 5.0S is a very good buy. Going around the hardware, typically similar to Samsung, it has the power button at the side, which I like. Has the charging port at the top, 3.5mm headphone jack, and the volume at the side. and nothing except the microphone at the bottom. The back is removable, and I'll show you that really quickly. So similar to Samsung, you just pry it open. Sometimes it may feel as if it'll break, but it luckily won't. So it's standard plastic back, and inside this is how it looks. So you have dual SIM. Right now I only have a Digicel SIM card in one of the slots, but plan to put a Lime SIM card in the other one to use Lime 3G and data, and to take calls from Digicel. Has a removable battery, and you can put your memory card in here up to 32 gigs. So just like any Samsung Galaxy S phone, you can, you know, snap the back right back on. One thing which is really good from a design perspective, if again compared to the HTC One X, which was really thin, you can see the One X is a little thinner. However, the Blue is really thin and really nicely designed, and again much better than the old 5.0, which is okay, but this is a good step up on the part of the company. Now I'm going to power it on. Now the screen at first glance, and I'm not sure if you can pick this up on camera, is very surprising. Now when you read on paper what the pixel density is for this 5-inch phone, on paper it doesn't look very impressive. Surprisingly, however, I'm not sure it's because of how they do the color scheme on the phone, it looks actually really impressive. So anyone who spends the money and get this, when you take it out the box, if you go in with low expectations, you're going to think you got a big steal, because it has the quad-core processor with 1 gig of RAM. It works really fluidly. Let's go into system settings, and you can see out the box it comes with Android Jellybean 4.1. So you're getting a Jellybean 5-inch really nice display phone, standard Android, but again it is unlocked and you do get dual SIM. So for a phone with this design, very sleek, very thin, it's not super light, it has a little weight to it, so it feels premium. On an 8 megapixel camera, and in terms of picture quality, as you can see, there was a big delay with the shutter for the picture with the camera. So if again you're coming from a phone like the HTC One X, which has burst mode, and you fell in love with burst mode, don't expect to get burst mode on this. Now for an 8 megapixel camera, it is actually pretty clean. Now it doesn't seem to have the best sensors in the world, because the colors look slightly washed out, but for $170, this 8 megapixel camera is much better than most cameras on other mid-range to low-end smartphones. So unless you are a big picture person, then you will be satisfied with the camera. And the difference is, sure, you won't necessarily have the best screen in the world, but again, hopefully you can make this out on camera. It looks really nice. Now Blu products again does have support, which is really minimum, which is you can communicate with them by email on their website, blueproducts.com. And if I were to give this a final Jamaican reviewer rating on a scale of 1 to 10 based on price, build quality, how it actually performs in day-to-day use, the camera, the fact that it is unlocked with dual SIM, I would definitely give this a bang for buck Jamaican reviewer rating of an easy 9 out of 10. As long as you get a model which isn't DOA and isn't dead on arrival, if everything works once you get it from the company, if you purchase it from Amazon, then definitely you will not regret it. You'll have a really premium looking device which does everything well. And again, besides not necessarily having the best camera, again, definitely recommend. So thanks again for watching this video. If you found it helpful in any way, shape or form, if it gave you a different perspective on the Blu products, please remember to like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks again for watching, and see you next time.